Get greedy and force the football, they'll make you pay.
Jet motion, this is Singleton. And Singleton being chased, being pressured, and then has to dump it off to Singleton. And Singleton, they get it quickly to the outside to Singleton. And he dropped.
Mistake last Saturday. 3rd and 9. King gonna rip it to the far side. It's called.
This is a throw he actually missed last week against Florida State.
There goes Singleton in motion. He'll get it on the flip. Sprints to the right at the 10. First and goal it'll be. That the coach has, not with just his daughter, but his players do as well. And here's the toss, and Erickson. Here's King from the pocket. Crossing route coming here near side Singleton. He'll turn the corner and get. And here is Jamal King.
King to play fake, wants to go downfield. It's Syracuse brings just 3. Gets a receive to carry. King wants to go deep. And he's got his man Singleton.
This is just a go-get-it ball. Outruns.
It's Singleton. King. Singleton on the catch. He's inbound.
They need to get a good mix of run and pass. I think that is what Coach King and staff are looking for.
King, pressure comes, he'll let her fly deep downfield, looking in stride.
Singleton coming all the way across the field. The offense
Turns out to be 15 yards. This quick screen has worked well, and the elusive King rolls right, throws with this rain falling, pass is caught. Singleton with the grab. Play fake. King with time, floats back of the end zone.
came up. He thought he had coverage on the back.
Trend has continued today. Time to choose, and he threads the needle.
Quick throw on a screen, and this is the explosive Eric Singleton. With that hand issue. King to the air, King to the sideline to throw. King, deep shot for Singleton!
Devin Neal, the safety. Everybody's
He's just 4 for 6 for a total of 70 yards. Here's Singleton, who had King on second down, has it.
There's a throw on the perimeter. Fighting through that time, Singleton again. Moved Goody out to the perimeter. They snuck it through traffic to Singleton. And they're going to hand it to Singleton. He'll turn upfield. First down and pull.
Been the best thing that's ever happened to his football career. Jet sweep, and that'll be enough for a first down.
back to that.
They're going to throw it on first down, and that's another. They're going to throw it, and that's a safe throw. Just sitting
From the ball in space. Picks up the first.
Tipped ball. And it's
Against this very good passing defense.
Notre Dame brings it all out. Blitz. Puts it in motion. Here comes another blitz. They get Pyron out on the edge. He fires one right. Here they come again. It's a 5-man rush. Pyron to the 10-yard line.
Waste the pass rush opportunity.
Singleton has blockers in front of him and a lot of speed on the end.
Nation sack leader.
Coming with pressure up the middle. Philo gets rid of it. That's Singleton.
Aaron Philo comes in. Good job on third down.
Play action, avoids the rush. Now going downfield. Has his man. Singleton makes the.
Again, they work the perimeter. Singleton. Singleton takes it. Singleton turns the corner. First down and more. Singleton. He's going to go. Slide.
Have some fun with it. 2nd and 9. Play fake for Philo. Good shot. Middle of the
Down and 3, so you expect 3rd and short. You get my tight man.
The offense is Philo. One-on-one coverage to the left.
Blow out the house. One of them blitz. One-on-one coverage.
2nd and 10. Philo. Out route.
2nd and 6. King gets it out quickly, gets it complete. Singleton. Haynes, King with time. Comes shallow to Singleton. Singleton. Ball complete. It's Eric Singleton busting loose. They bring pressure. pressure again. They go shallow underneath the Singleton. Singleton turn. Haynes King to pass. And they've got it!
Now full-time head coach and Jeff Braun back at Louisville.
What a boring catch.
Bren has high hopes for it.
He will catch a lot more passes. With the talent of Eric Singleton on full display there.
Back of the end zone, Singleton brings it in for his first career touchdown.
The next few years, and he's got something you can't teach, and that's speed.
At Georgia.
Flow to this offense, and you wouldn't know that you have a new quarterback and a ton of new receivers out there. Haynes King throwing outside. This is Singleton. Dropped on the other side of midfield. He gets 9 yards on first down. King looking downfield, has an open man. It's the freshman! Back-to-back weeks. Eric Singleton Jr. 40-yard strike from Haynes King.
Bradley got caught looking in the backfield. You've got to pay attention and stay on top of your receivers. You can't allow the receiver to climb up.
See if Pyron gets a chance to throw it. He does. Has plenty of time now, rolling out on the run. Singleton on the sideline makes the catch. Beautiful throw and catch from Pyron to Singleton.
And then make himself a target for his quarterback. And that's a great catch and toe tap.
Atlanta staple. He said, I might eat there every day. Here comes pressure up the middle. King to the outside. That's good. And it's good for the first down. Next time you're in town.
And the loss against Ole Miss for Georgia Tech. Takes a look. Lets it go. To the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. A Georgia Tech touchdown to Eric Singleton Jr.
But one of our Walmart impact players, it's man coverage in this little corner route here, and it's not terrible coverage again.
And so we travel to Chestnut Hill for our ACC Game of the Week on the CW. A pass inside the 40 is a completion and first down yardage for Georgia Tech. On the money, 10 yards to Singleton Jr. Georgia Tech has gone over 300 yards passing in each of their first 3 games of the season. First time they did that since 2000.
King, play action. He's going to go all for it, and he's got Singleton. Beat his man, he's going to score.
Wow! One play! That's all Haynes King needs. And how about the true freshman, Eric Singleton Jr., product of Douglasville, Georgia. A play. Soft play action, no penetration from the Bowling Green defense, and had to get himself a nice game. 5 catches, 100 yards.
King to throw. Singleton makes the catch, and then he steps out of bounds. That's another one. They were the team came out in the Ghost uniforms. Thought they could build off that win last week at Wake Forest. Just hasn't come to fruition today.
King. That is Singleton, the freshman. Tackled high by Cam Kitchens at the 49.
Bringing a secondary pressure.
That's Seither, the tight end, in motion. Here's King with the pressure coming. He's trying to sail it. What a catch by the rookie Singleton for the first down at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's one-on-one outside. And Eric Singleton.
They were testing out that left hand, pressing on it, asking him to make a fist. But like I said earlier, he is tough. Going to take a lot for him to get out of this game.
First catch of the night for Eric Singleton. Sure are. Rutherford was in motion. They're trying to set the screen here for Singleton, and he will be a couple of yards short of the first down. Marcus Allen. Carolina trying to stay in pursuit of both. Here's Singleton to catch. On 2nd and 11, it'll be 3rd and about 6, I think. King gonna take the shot for Singleton. Caught it! First down. What a catch against Elijah Hussey for the rookie Eric Singleton.
Go back to the throw. It's just a good job of them stacking.
Half minute to go in the half. And King to throw. Rolls to his right. Singleton, the target, caught it out of bounds at the 43 of Carolina.
It's a freshman. Feels like a guy that's been playing college football for 5 years.
Look at the numbers for Singleton. Here's King again. Back for Singleton. What a catch! And gets spun out of bounds by Marcus Allen. Another terrific catch by the rookie Singleton. Burr's longest field goal, 46 last week against BC. King up in the pocket, going to shoot it sideline, and stepping out of bounds with 6 seconds left is Eric Singleton.
They'll get that replay look.
Wes Sims just took it away from the receiver for the interception, the 9th of the season for Georgia Tech.
Excellent job of filling by Jonas Sanker.
Georgia Tech, that's near the marker. They had been 0 for 3 on third down attempts. Singleton Jr.
Defense on first down. They've had a lot of success on first down, and I guess it won't matter on second and long. They just will keep moving those chains as that pass is complete. Holding that takes him back to 1st and 20, just like we saw at the end of the first half.
21st pass attempt of the game for King, on schedule, on time, and into the end zone. Eric Singleton Jr. and the touchdown for the Yellow Jackets.
So here you go, the first catch. We'll just make it the sure thing. A little stutter and go, and just enough time for the speedster who runs a sub-10-4 100-meter dash.
Against a guy like Haynes King. Gets it out quickly this time, complete to the edge. That's Singleton, who's going to be pushed out of bounds. That is complete to Eric Singleton. Haynes King's squad down 3 touchdowns. King complete. Forward progress going to be at about the 27-28. Eastern ABC, Deportes, ESPN, Peyton and Eli once again on ESPN2. Pass complete to Eric Singleton, who picks up the first down. And they're going to take the punt and throw it. They gave it a shot. Is it caught? Yes, and the spot. Stadium, 3:30 Eastern, then ACC Huddle Crew will have a 90-minute show up to wrap up the afternoon with highlights and analysis.
There's an empty set, 2 to the boundary, 3 to the field for King. Syracuse brings 5. First catch of the night. This is Eric Singleton Jr. And he'll be turned away at the 48.5 by Barron. Pistol set for King here on second down. They're going to flip it to Singleton, trying to get wide here at the near side. Rides a block to the 15, and then is turned back right there. Dooku off the edge. Here they come. King's got to cut it loose. Does, and Singleton to catch. First down at the 49-yard line against Zeke Johnson.
Now the pistol. Haynes King faked the handoff and has another man open. It's Singleton again, out of bounds in Georgia territory. 15-yard gain.
Very comparable based on the experience he had at Georgia.
On 2nd and 10. King flushed, sets. Singleton, a nice catch. And a first down for Georgia Tech.
And great movement in the pocket by Haynes King. Munden unblocked. He's rushing. Haynes King escapes to his left but keeps his eyes downfield. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, King's been their best bet, keeping the ball. It's a play fake. Looked like he wanted to launch a long pass on 4th and 1. Instead, as Singleton on the comeback at the 41, and they convert. Have not scored since the second quarter. Here's Singleton. Eric Singleton. Malachi Starks trying to run him down.
Just a great job on the outside, too, by Dylan Leonard and Luke Benson. The 2 tight ends, they go and engage with 2 of the...
All right, thank you, Kevin. Former Alabama quarterback, not far from me. Watched the end of that game with great interest. You surprised they didn't rush more people?